All right, let's meet Mrs. Fortune Orluwosu. Fortune has an NCE from Rivers State College of Education. She studied English language, this Bachelor of Arts from the University of Uyo, Akwa Ibom State. Also bagged a communication arts certification on aesthetics. She's into children event planning while also building a beauty brand. She's a civil servant who currently works with the Rivers State Judiciary as a senior registrar, a brand partner with LONGRICH Bioscience International and a Diamond 5 leader. Fortune takes her MLM business with enthusiasm and vigor. Mrs. Orluwosu is joyfully married and blessed with 4 kids. These are some of the achievements she's had so far. And she's also a trainer in the LONGRICH platform. Join me as I make a welcome to Mrs. Fortune Orluwosu. Good morning, boss.
Good morning.
So our topic today says never too late. So we want to give it a shot for a period of 10 minutes.
Okay. Thank you for this great opportunity and privilege you've given me to showcase on this platform tonight. Yes, the topic never too late. It's almost my experience with LONGRICH. I would like to narrow it down to my experience with this great platform. You know, I came into this platform and for over a year, I did not do anything on this platform. I did not even know my code. I did not know how to open the portal. I did not use products. I did not even talk to anyone. But my upline kept urging me to come up and do the needful. So I had a business partner. He's a bank manager. I went to his office to talk to him concerning a business deal, and along the line, I mentioned LONGRICH. And he now told me he uses the product, he likes the product, if I could sign him in. And I did sign him in. So I never checked on him over some periods of times. So my upline, my friend now called me and said, you are almost close to Diamond 2. And I said, I'm close to Diamond 2, how? What happened? And she told me the man I signed in has been working. So my take was the rank change. When I heard the word Diamond 2, that was my catch. And then I said, oh, I just need to do a little work to get to this Diamond 2. Okay. So I went back to meet the bank manager to help me get to Diamond 2. And he was so excited, showing me his portal. And I asked him, oh, how do you open the portal? He showed me how to open the portal. So you can see where you registered somebody and the person is the one teaching you what to do about the business. I walked into the shop. I never knew her from Adams, and I told her about this great opportunity. And immediately I told her, she was interested, and she told me, how does she sign up? I said, okay, let's go to a stockist shop. We went to a stockist shop. She signed herself, signed her 2 children, and she signed her mother. So before you knew it, my upline called me that I'm now in Diamond 2. And you know what? My upline is our #1 in Port Harcourt, Mrs. Bode. Funny enough, that's why this caption I said is really about me. I told Mrs. Bode about this business. The first seminar we went for was organized by Ahoma. Then she was in D4 or D5. You know, she now told me this business is a doable business. Can we do this business? By then, she was a director with a LONGRICH with Forever Living Products. So I said I wasn't interested. And she went ahead and signed up. So I now came to sign up under her after several times, you know. So, but the good thing was that she never gave up on me. She kept following me. So the lady I signed up was so vibrant on this network. And before you knew, she brought a stockist, Mr. Daniel. And Mr. Daniel opened a stockist shop. And my upline called me and said, you know what? you have to go manage that stockist shop. I'm not coming there to do any work for you. You have to go to that stockist shop and start training. I didn't have a choice. I had to go to that stockist shop and I started training. I started training myself. I started going through books. I started going through all our chat rooms and all that. And that was how we started having constant seminar on that stockist shop. Well, this same team got the first stockist in the UK. So that's why I said this topic of today is my experience. So I would like to use my experience to narrow down this topic. You don't give up on people because it's never too late. It's never too late. You know, sometimes your success lines or downlines, they could really make you go crazy. You keep talking to them, nobody answers you, they're not just interested. Sometimes after signing in, they're signing up, they don't want to do this business anymore. But you see, in Longrich, we keep saying good morning. So whenever you are working in this business, that is your morning. So it's always good when you register somebody, when you sign up somebody in this business, don't give up on them because it's never too late. It's never too late. Today, I'm a Diamond 5 achiever. I was one of those that would tell you that Longrich networking is not my thing. I'm not just interested. But today, it has been Longrich or nothing. And by God's grace, I've vetted partners that are so passionate about this business. I have several Diamond 4, Diamond 3. In fact, some of the Diamond 4s are almost coming to Diamond 5. So when you have partners in this business, it's never too late. The destination is SD. And when you are consistent on this platform, when you are focused on this platform, SD is the destination. It doesn't matter how long you stay on this business. It doesn't matter how docile you are. But if you stay focused, if you stay determined, and if you are definite about what you want, you will get to your destination. Thank you, sir.
Wow.
Hello.
Thank you so much. Well, despite the fact, at times when something is in the blood, and despite the fact of the mishaps that happen in the technicalities, you are still able to comport yourself to do this. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Now,
Thank you, sir.
What year did you actually join network marketing? Now, it's actually if Longrich is not your first, can you tell us your experience with the first one, and what has your experience been so far on Longrich platform? What year did you actually join network marketing, and which year did we join Longrich?
Well, I joined Longrich. I heard about Longrich 2017, and I signed up 2018, and I allowed it rested for a while before I came up on board. So I could say I signed up 2018.
All right. Was there any network of marketing company did you partner with before?
I did. Yes, I did.
What was your experience like? You may not mention the name, just XYZ we know, but what were your experiences compared to Longrich?
Okay, my experience on this network other network was there's this flushing of points that happens in other networks. And aside from the purchase that happens in other network. And there's no transparency. So these were the problems I saw in other network. There was no transparency. There was no bond. Everybody was on their own. But you see, in Longrich networking company, there is a bond because you cannot actually get to your next level except you raise people with you. And there is so much transparency in the business. You can coordinate your business from wherever you are. So there's no problem of upline did this, I gave this one money. There's none. The business is so transparent. So that's one of the reasons I love this great network. And there's no flushing of points. There is no compulsory purchase. So for instance, I'm in Diamond 5. If I decide to leave this business for 2 years, when I'm coming back, I'm still coming back to be in my Diamond 5. Sorry, I'm in Diamond 5. I'll still come in Diamond 5. But other networks, you might not see this thing happening in other networks. So that's why LONGRICH is a perfect place for anybody to come in. Thank you, sir.
Wow. Thank you very much, Boss Orluwosu. I'm very, I mean, we had challenges coming in, but it's also worth it. Just hearing from you, and you know, we all have different drives on what pushed us into the business. But in your case, it's, I mean, I guess it was something that you stumbled into, or that stumbled into you, you know, by your friend asking you to come in. But in the course of you not being in the business, and then you stayed up for a little bit, and then you got people into the business who caught more vision, or were more excited, which in your case now propelled your own enthusiasm. Of all the, can you share with us at least 5 or 3 or 5 or more products in LONGRICH that you have used, that you can share experiences with us? Can you share that with us?
Thank you. You know, I had to come up some words just to do this meeting, because when I was getting ready for this meeting, I put all my products on my table so you can see my products. I'm not just a partner, I'm a product user. I use LONGRICH products. It's from the products I actually fell in love with this business. You know, LONGRICH is so beautiful that you have everything you need. From your head to toe, you have your supplements. It's just a complete package. So you said I should just call 5 products. Well, one of my most favorite products is my hand cream. I used to have very spongy palms, you know, but when I started using this hand cream, I saw that my palms are now soft and looking like a lady's palm. So then another product I love is my mouth freshener. I'm always with that product. You see, this product, there's something about LONGRICH products. LONGRICH products are versatile. It could do several things at the same time. That's how I've come to know this product. So for my mouth freshener, there was a day I was coming back from the office and I saw people gathered on my street. So I asked them what was the problem. And they said somebody that has asthma just fell down and they are trying to revive him. I drove to my house, but I now remembered the mouth freshener. I said, this can help. So I rushed down to where those people were. And I told them to open the guy's mouth. And they opened the guy's mouth. And I sprayed some quantity, some amount of this mouth freshener on the guy. Do you know that this guy got up? This guy got up and everybody was saying, oh, what did you use? So in less than no time, they brought his inhaler. But you see, this mouth freshener has the quality of an inhaler. It could really help somebody that is suffocating. So that was my experience with mouth freshener. And right there, I sold over 3 mouth fresheners. Wow. Then another product that really worked well for me, that made me stay on this business, is our panty liner. You know, I finished having my kids. I was not, even if I got to menopause, it's okay. But it happened so early. It happened by 40, it was already there. I wasn't seeing any menstrual cycle. So I took it like, okay, maybe it's an early menopause. But when I heard about Longrich and I heard about what the panty liners could do, I bought the panty liners and I was using the panty liners. I was just using, I activated and I was just using. And I didn't use these panty liners up to 4 months. My menstrual cycle came back. As I continued using the panty liners, my cycle was just coming in, everything aligned. And up to then, till date, I'm still seeing my menstrual flow. So this is the power. So this is the power of our Longrich products. This is how powerful these products are. You see, okay. So, I kept using those panty liners and this was what happened. So I couldn't keep quiet. So I had to start telling people. I have to start evangelizing concerning these products. So the fourth one is the toothpaste, our almighty toothpaste. Almost everybody have testimonies on those toothpaste. I used to have very bad teeth. So the toothpaste helps me. And I did not go to pull my teeth till date. Then of course, our alkaline cup. I use the alkaline cup. I take it everywhere I go to. And also the antiperspirants. I also use the antiperspirant because when I had a testimony concerning antiperspirants. I gave antiperspirant to somebody and she came back to tell me she used to have a lump under her armpit. And as she keeps using that antiperspirant, the lump disappeared. So this is how beautiful our Longrich products could be. Thank you, sir.
This is so awesome, boss. Thank you very much. I mean, I am glad, that you, in your presentation, you mentioned, a variety of other products, that most of our partners that come will talk about basically, the same products week after week. But from your experience, you talked about the hand cream, we talked about the mouth freshener, and how you were even able to use it to help someone. So this is why we always encourage our partners to come into training, because you might think, oh, I know what they're going to talk about. They'll talk about the cup or maybe the toothpaste. But now we have seen that even there are other products like the panty liner, which again, we now see why the panty liner could be a cure to infertility, because a woman who is not menstruating, there's no way, can get pregnant. But because the panty liner is able to make a woman who stopped menstruating, make that menstrual cycle come back again, that again is the cure why our panty liner is very great for infertility. So we thank you very much for this product. And then again, we beg our partners to always come up and show up, because every time you do, you'll learn about new products added to your other vocabulary or added to your other bank of products, that So we thank you very much for this question. And I don't know if Bosita will let me ask one more question, right?
Go ahead.
So granted that you have another, like another job, that you're doing, and Longrich is part of your other hustle or business, but for you to have gotten to the position of a Diamond 5 leader, which is where a lot of us, are even striving to get to. I'm sure in the course of this journey, you've come across some challenges. You did talk a bit about you not being very, very serious at the beginning, to the point where even people that you brought into the business were helping you, teach you something. But can you just share with us some challenges that you have gotten or have gone over in the course of your career? Yeah, as a Longrich partner, if you can share that with us, it might help somebody in the audience.
Okay, thank you. The challenges in network marketing sometimes is unending. Because like I tell some of my partners that, you know, you don't have to give up. Because even the SDs you see today, they all pass through the same problems. I was talking to a friend sometimes last year. I was talking to her to sign up, and she was laughing. And she told me she was in the UK and she had a friend that knows our number one, Titi, Madam Titi, that Titi spoke to her personally and followed her up, and she did not join. So, so, so you know, the problem always with everybody in this business, what scares everybody is rejection. No. You know, I keep telling them that, you know, that people, as this could talk to people, even though they've achieved so much on the platform, and they could also say no. So, you know, as you come, I was able to come over this rejection thing when I began to look at this other one, that if those people don't join my business, in fact, it came to a point where I now see it like I'm doing you a favor to even tell you about LONGRICH. I began to brag about it. I tell you that whoever that introduces to this business, you would, when you come to a point in this business, you would always have the courtesy to say thank you to the person.
Right.
So one of the biggest challenges is the challenges of rejection, because most times your close friends don't even join you. Your families don't join you. Sometimes they are waiting for that car you would have. They're waiting for the trips. They want you to be an SD before they join you. So you see, one of the biggest problems is rejection. But you have to know that network marketing comes with this. Like an SD said the other time, that the up is not crowded. You know, when you are, the grounds are crowded, but as you keep going up, it keeps narrowing. So you don't expect everybody to say yes to you. For instance, I had a situation. I was talking to a friend in the US and she signed up. In fact, I signed her up. And after signing her up, she was so vibrant, she was talking. The next time I know, she was even talking on our chat room. And the next time I know, she signed up with somebody else. And my heart was broken. So these are the challenges we face in this business. But the thing is that in as much as you face these challenges, you have to know your why. You have to know why you are in the business. Are you in the business for people? Or you are in the business to come to a level where you have a residual income? If you don't know your why in this business, you have to define your why. Until you are able to define your why, that propels you to go the extra mile. So rejection is part of the business. Then leg balancing is another challenge in this business. You have to know how to balance your legs. I've seen people that have been in this business and they keep complaining, LONGRICH don't pay me, LONGRICH is not working, but they don't come close to know why LONGRICH is not working. Because if you don't have a balanced leg, you cannot be paid, you cannot earn, and you cannot enjoy this business. So one of the challenges in this business is leg balancing. So as you come into this business, and these are the challenges, so you now try to know how to balance your legs. And I keep telling everybody that is in this business, one thing is knowledge. You have to have knowledge. If you don't have knowledge, you don't know what to tell to the next person. Nobody has time to waste. Everybody is busy. Everybody is doing well in their field. So if you want to bring them to this field, you have to tell them the reason why they should do what you are doing. You have to talk to them, convince them. And the only way you can do that is by having knowledge in this business. So I think these are some of the challenges that is in this business. Then one thing I used to say, that the currency of LONGRICH business is human being, is population. And there are people all over the world. So even when somebody rejects you, you tell yourself, okay, You reject me. When I go to the plane, I meet people. I go to the farm, I meet people. I go to fish, I meet people. I go to my office, I meet people. So you meet people all over the world. So that's the currency for this business. So I think that should always be something you should use and encourage yourself. A said no to you does not mean B, C, and D will say no to you. Thank you.
So thank you very, very much. I can't believe, I mean, the wealth of knowledge part, that you have just dished out now. I mean, I've learned a new one. The currency of this business is humans, it's like what, human is what makes the business. If A says no to you, B will not say no to you. And also, you just shared with us now that, among other things, rejection is one biggest challenge that you've gone, that you face. And I know that most of us too are facing, but a lot of people let discouragement, they give up, they stop talking. Maybe they talk to one or two persons, it didn't happen, and they just give up. But like I said, if you know your why, if you know the reason why you're in the business, it doesn't matter who says no to you, because you now go on to who is the next person and you move on. And you mentioned a big one too, which is leg balancing. I was talking to, I believe I was talking to a success line of mine last week, and we talked about being paid and come to realize that the reason is that when you don't balance your leg, when you're putting all the PVs in one leg, and that one leg becomes your sharing leg and is fattening up, you will not be paid on that one. So again, this now shows the importance of attending these meetings, because not only do we attend, but Siton did something this today that I thought was so very, very ingenious. She recapped about what was said last week. So it's not just our attending the meeting, it's our taking notes and making sure that whatever we learn sticks and stays with us. Thank you very, very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. It's been really, really impactful. I'm just enjoying myself. But let's look to this avenue. And our topic tonight says never too late. We've seen the reasons you give us not to give up, but it's never too late on LONGRICH platform. Now, and as your name goes, fortune. Now, how fortunate can we say you've been on LONGRICH platform? What has actually made you so happy that you are thanking for?
Well, like I was talking to somebody sometime, and she told me that, oh, Fortune, we are expecting you to get a car, and you've not won a car. And I laughed. And I said, this business is more than winning a car. You get? I said, the important thing about this business is for you to have a team. When you have a team in this business, it pays better. So, and there was a day I sat down and I was going through my portal, and I was amazed to see that all the monies LONGRICH has been paying me from when I started this business, all my weekly alerts were even enough to get me a car. It's even enough to even make me go to different countries I would go to. Sometimes people don't take this into considerations. When the money comes like 5,000, 20,000 this week, the other week, 80,000, 10,000. So, they've not been able to sum up this money. If you sum up these monies, you'll be amazed. So this is one of the things I've seen concerning this business. And two, again, this business also has helped me to build myself. It has given me self-confidence. It has also exposed me. There was a time I was going to the banks in the morning to have presentations before I go to my work, my place of work. Sometimes I go to some offices. I do that before 8 o'clock, I'm in the office. This business has helped me to build a character. And like I used to say, if you can do networking business successfully, there's no business you might not be able to do. You know, there are some characteristics that this business does for you. It makes you a humble person. If you're not humble, in this business, you become humble. It makes you a resilient person. It makes you a determined person. It makes you never giving up on people. And it makes you a very patient person. How do you explain you are trying to talk to a very junior girl or a very junior guy? You know this guy is not up to your level, but you are following him up. You are so patient with him. Sometimes when you call, they switch off their phone. You call them again. You see, this business has helped me to build some qualities I never knew I had. So these are one of the things I've enjoyed in this business. Thank you.
Self-growth, that's
Wow.
great.
That's really, really, really profound. Because
Yeah.
I kind of see we've not met before, but I see the tenacity you have put over just this past few years, and they have actually paid off. You try to do presentation, meet people before going to office, and you will still resume 8 a.m. That's serious. In a busy Nigeria, Port Harcourt? Wow. Thanks so much, ma'am. Boss Gloria.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you very much. I remember she did dish out, I mean, a good point. How people always feel discouraged, you know, when they ask you, where's your car? Where you haven't earned a car. But she did say something that even our 3S they has said many times, that I have heard, that if you get paid every week, that by the time the year runs over, you could have made enough money to buy a car. And she just said it today. So I am just happy that I am here to witness that, and that other partners too are here to hear, to hear it. I thank you very much. I give my heads out to you, and I would be following up on you. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much. Thank you, my coach, my leader.
How it has been for you in the business? What would be your advice for those struggling in the business? And those that are yet to join this platform. So what would be your advice for them?
My advice for them is, you don't have to know everything before you join the platform. Some people want to know everything from the instant. Like me, I never knew anything before joining this platform. I was introduced to the platform by Bridget Bedekuma, a friend. She's a D7. And I didn't know my left to right. I just joined. But in the business, I was able to know what Longrich is all about. So I would advise that when you are given an opportunity, and it's so funny, you're not even doing anything extraordinary. You are just buying the products you will use. And I don't know why that is so difficult for people. So you just come in and enjoy your products. We always say, be a product user, just switch your brand and enjoy the products. From the products, you can do other things. You can decide if you want to grow in the business or you just want to use the products. So I would tell them that you don't have to be perfect before you come into this business. Just believe, just like the word says, faith comes by hearing, and hearing the word of God. As you hear it, just call me. And I used to say, whoever that registers you is very important in this business. The person that lists you on is very important. So always try to be the best, so that when you have your success line, you can always impact the same passion into them. So, and remain focused in the business. Be deliberate about the business. Sometimes people get discouraged. Maybe the soap you use in taking your bath is just 500 naira, and you begin to ask yourself, why do I have to go and use a soap of 3,000 when I can use my soap of 1,000? But that's why in the business, it's a deliberate business. You know that you are using that soap because of the pivots behind that soap. So you have to be deliberate about it. So when you come in, Some people ask, what is the lowest point to come in? You know, but just like as I said, be deliberate and you take it as a business. If you take it as a business, it works for you as a business. But if you take it as one of those things, oh, everybody, they join LONGRICH, oh, let me just join. It's going to be like that for you. So as you come in with a business mind and just accept the business and be open to learn. I keep telling everybody, the secret of this business is knowledge. Go to seminars. Like I used to say in my seminar room that, so some people come for seminar this Saturday and next Saturday they don't come. They just believe, what are they going to tell me? It's the same thing. It's just like going to church this Sunday and you're not going to church the next Sunday because you know what they will preach to you is salvation, giving. So it's the same thing. It's the same ministry. So some of us make the mistake of, I know everything. What are they going to teach? It's just like you say, you know everything about the church. You're not going to the church. So the bottom line of this business is knowledge. I keep saying is knowledge. When you come into the business, strive to know. I've seen people that have bought pad to people and they say, panty liners, and they say a partner sold it to them. And the partners did not tell them those panty liners have to be activated before they wear. And that's because they don't come for seminars. So oncoming partners, when you come into this business, please avail yourself to learn. Learn. You know, when you learn, the business becomes easy. Because when you are talking to a prospect, you are talking to them from the knowing. You know what you are telling them. You understand? So I employ everybody that is coming to this business to have an open mind, come in and ask your questions, learn and unlearn, and also use the products. Be a product user. Why? When you are a product user, it's easier for you to have testimonies because those testimonies are the things that actually propels you to tell people to share your testimonies everywhere. Thank you, sir.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Thank you so much. It's been really, really, really impactful. And the way it's just that we are just talking, you won't be able to see the charts. There are loads of things. So maybe when we are doing the business plan, you will be checking the charts and see the accolades, some of the value people have gotten there. Please, let's love on Madam Fortune or Orluwosu this evening. I want to draw the curtain on this interview session, but before you go, I want the leaders outside Nigeria, if they can just appreciate her. Gary Paul, you can unmute yourself.
I am humbled by the presentation today because one of the things that I find difficult is starting. Like I want to learn everything and I want to know all of the ins and outs before I start running. And one of the things that our leader said today was you don't need to do that. In fact, she was pushed by her downlines and was forced to start running. Another thing that I really like is her humility and her honesty. You know, oftentimes when partners are part of the business and they have exceeded particular plateaus, we partners that have not yet done much next to what they've done feel, at least I can speak for myself, that it comes easy for them. They know how to move the business. They know what they're doing, and I'm doing something wrong. But everyone has to learn, and everyone has to overcome their fears and overcome being able to speak to people and overcome their challenges. And your challenges tonight, today, ma'am, are very real. They're very humbling, and I really, really appreciate it very much.
Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Gary Paul, and congratulations on your D3 achievement.
Thank you, sir. I appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome. And we have Chibugo.
Good morning, leaders. Good morning, leaders. Good morning, partners.
Good morning.
Yeah, I want to
Can
say
you tell us where you're joining us from?
I'm joining from Palma de Mallorca, Spain.
All right.
Yeah, so I want to
Go ahead.
appreciate our leader. She did so well in tonight's interview. She talks so well that I've come to understand that this business, come rain or come shine, we should stick to it because of the residual income aspect of it. Most times we all want to qualify for something so that people around us can see that the business actually works. Because when we earn so well weekly, they don't see these things. But we that are into the business, because we have a why, that is why we should keep grinding, keep pushing until there's enough a visible evidence, let me put it that way, for others to see and join us in the business. Thank you, Madam. Muchísimas gracias. We appreciate your time. And did so well. Thank you. Thank you.
Gracias, Chibugo. Good to hear you. All right. Let's have the last person.
Good morning, everyone.
Morning, boss.
Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Tonight's session is a great one, and I really want to thank our guest. I remember when I met her in Port Harcourt not too long ago. We had a wonderful program, and we had a talk where she was telling me we had a heart-to-heart talk, and I'm happy to see what I'm seeing right now. I'm sorry I'm on the road. I've been on traffic for 3 hours, and I'm still not home yet. Yeah. So I really want to say a very big thank you to her and congratulations also. What she said is actually true. Even if you find it difficult, even if it's difficult for you to qualify for a car, so long as your legs are balanced and you are earning very well, you can buy yourself a car. So it's a beautiful one, and that's my experience. So congratulations, well done, boss, well done. And for Boss Seton, thank you for what you're doing. You are just so wonderful. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
All right. And we have Madam Bodia Doye.
Good morning this evening, partners.
Good morning, ma'am.
Thank you so much for that wonderful presentation. Even though the network was initially not friendly, but it came out very well. I admire your composure in spite of all. You have given us a lot of nuggets tonight. It's so great, and the presentation is amazing. And I know what you can do anyway, so I'm not surprised. I know we have you are one of the good leaders that we have in Port Harcourt. So I just want to thank everyone that is here today to listen to her. It's ahead. It's Longrich or nothing for many of us. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much, ma'am. I know she will be very happy and seeing a success line do this. We appreciate you so much, ma'am. I will continue to pray that God will continue to prosper your business and it will grow. Your children will do good in your lifetime. And also when next we knock on your door once again, you can actually open to us. And this is what I say every time when we meet special people on this platform, that this is one of the things this platform can give to you. This is a woman I just met this night. And I know that I cannot give her a call, maybe sometimes say she doesn't know who Seton is. Thank you so much, ma'am. Boss Gloria, any last word before we ask her to go?
I just want to thank her again. I mean, I've had the privilege to be, or to interview or to listen to a lot of top leaders, but again, every week comes a different flavor and a different flair. And I'm just glad, to like be a part of this one today. Thank you, boss. Orluwosu.
Thank you, boss. Thank you.